Hello students, my name is Arvind Rai from LPM Public School, which is situated in Gula Bazar, and I am a subject teacher of Social Studies. Students, in our previous videos, we had discussed about our fourth chapter, that is the Northern Mountains. Okay, so in Northern Mountains, we have discussed the three main ranges of northern part of our country. The three main mountain ranges that comes in the northern mountains or in the northern area of our country, we have discussed those names. So firstly we had the Karakoram, the Himalayas and the Purvanchal. I have also shown you with the help of a map of the northern side of country what are the three main ranges of mountains in the northern side of our country. First one is the Karakoram. We had discussed it. We had completed the Karakoram range. Secondly, we have the Himalayan range. In Himalayan range, we have three parallel mountain ranges which run alongside, that are the Himadri or Greater Himalayas, the Himachal or Middle Himalayas, and the Shivalik or Outer Himalayas. Okay, three parallel mountain ranges which comes under the Himalayan range. Okay, the Himalayan ranges, they three run parallel to each other. Okay, so first one is the Himadri or Greater Himalayas. We had discussed this in our previous videos, that which one is the Himadri or Greater Himalayas, and in which the highest mountain peak, which is Kanchenjunga, comes under this Himadri or Greater Himalayas, and Ganga river, the holy Ganga river also originates from this Himadri or Greater Himalayas. In today's video, we are going to discuss the Himachal or Middle Himalayas, the Shivalik or Outer Himalayas. Okay? Students, before proceeding to the next topics, I should warn you regarding the rising cases of COVID-19, and I should have a request to you that please be safe, okay, be healthy, don't be panic, don't take stress, okay, and please follow the instructions advised by the government, and please maintain each and every possible habits which can improve your immunity of the body for fighting against COVID-19. Now students, come to the topic, which is the Himachal or Middle Himalayas. On page number 24, okay, in your book, on page number 24, the Himachal or Middle Himalayas. The middle range of the Himalayas is called Himachal. It is not as high as the Himadri. Okay, when we are talking about the Himachal or Middle Himalayas, the second mountain range among the three parallel mountain ranges which comes under the Himalayan ranges, and when we are talking about the Himachal or Middle Himalayas, it is not as much high as the Himadri mountain range. Okay, this Himachal mountain range is smaller than Himadri mountain range. Okay, now secondly we have only some peaks are covered with snow throughout the year. Most of these mountains are thickly forested. When we are talking about Himachal mountain range, only some peaks of this mountain range is covered with snow, and most of the parts have densely covered with forest area. Okay? The pleasant climate and beautiful scenery makes the Himachal a popular tourist destination. Several hill stations like Sonmarg, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital and Darjeeling are located here. Okay? When we are talking about location and climate of this place, so the Himachal mountain range has a very beautiful scenery and a pleasant climate which makes the Himachal a popular tourist destination. Which makes the Himachal mountain range a favorite tourist destination. What is tourist destination? A place where tourists, okay, they travel to enjoy their vacations. Okay, the hilly areas where the tourists go to enjoy their vacations. So these type of places are known as tourist destination. So the Himachal mountain range or the middle Himalayas is a favorite tourist destination, and some places are with famous hill stations like Sonmarg, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital and Darjeeling are located here in the Himachal or middle Himalayas. Now come to the third mountain range, which is the Shivalik or outer Himalayas. Third one is the Shivalik or outer Himalayas. Okay. When we talk about Shivalik, the Shivalik range is the lowest of the Himalayan ranges. Mountains in this range are covered with thick forest and many wild animals live here. Okay, when we are talking about these three mountain ranges, this Shivalik mountain range is the smallest among these three. Okay, Shivalik mountain range is the smallest among these three, and most of the places are covered with thick forest. Most of the places in Shivalik mountain range are covered with thick forest and many wild animals live here. Many wild animals live in this part of Himalayan range, the Shivalik mountain range. After that, at the foothills of the Shivalik lies a narrow strip of marshy lowland called the Tarai. Okay? When we are talking about the foothills is the area at the base of a mountain range. Okay? In the foothills of Shivalik lies a narrow strip of marshy lowland. Okay, marshy lowland called the Tarai. Okay, I will provide you the PDF form of some difficult words by which you will be able to understand what we are talking in this video. Okay, foothills is the lower part of that mountain range. Okay, the area at the base of a mountain range. Okay, the area at the base of the mountain range is known as foothills. Okay, now come to the third main mountain range, that is the Purvanchal Hills. I should rub this. Now students, look at the point, the Purvanchal Hills. The Purvanchal Hills is the third main mountain range in the northern part of our country. Okay, in our first video I had showed you the map of the northern part of our country, which was showing the three main mountain ranges, that were the Karakoram, the Himalayan mountain range and the Purvanchal Hills. I have shown you the exact area from where they stretch in which direction. So this is the third main mountain range in northern part of our country, that is the Purvanchal Hills. The Purvanchal Hills extend from north to south along the northeastern part of India. Okay, the Purvanchal Hills extend from north to south along the northeastern part of India. They include They include the Patkai Bum range, the Naga Hills and the Mizo Hills. Okay, these three ranges comes under the Purvanchal range. Okay, the Patkai Bum range, the Naga Hills and the Mizo Hills. These three ranges comes under the Purvanchal Hills, and the Purvanchal Hills extend from north to south. In the map, in our first video, I had shown you in the map from north to south. In which direction the Purvanchal Hills extend is from north to south in the northeastern part of our country. Okay, this is the northeastern part of our country, and in the northeastern part the Purvanchal Hills extend from north to south. Okay, they extend from north to south along the northeastern part of our India. Now, after this, we are going to discuss life in the northern mountains. Life in the northern mountains. What does it means? It means that what type of life, what type of life people live who are residing in the area of that northern mountain ranges, who are living near the northern mountain ranges, what type of life they are leading. Okay, so you can see this point in your book on page number 25. Life in the northern mountains. This is the second para in page number 25. In India, the northern mountains run across the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura, Manipur, Mizoram and Meghalaya. Okay, these are the states from which the northern mountains run. Okay, the northern mountain ranges run across the states from Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura, Manipur, Mizoram and Meghalaya. Each state has a culture of its own. The lifestyle of the people living here is largely shaped by the presence of the mountain ranges. Okay, the names we have discussed just now, that are different states of our country. Okay, so these are the states which have the northern mountain ranges, or we can say northern mountain ranges run across these states. And as we all know, India is a land of diverse culture and diverse in every aspect of our life. So every state has their own culture of living, food and clothing manner. So we are going to discuss what is the life in the northern mountains. So according to the states, we are going to discuss what type of life the people live near the northern mountain ranges. We are going to discuss about their occupation, their occupation, tourism, handicrafts and herding, cultivation. These are the main occupations near the northern mountain ranges. The people of the hilly areas in the northern mountain ranges, these are the main occupations. And after that we are going to discuss in great detail their clothing manner, their food habits, and after that the importance of the northern mountains and problems facing the northern mountains. After the life of the people in the northern mountain ranges, we are going to discuss why the northern mountain ranges are important for our country and what are the problems the northern mountain ranges are facing nowadays. So these 2 points we are going to elaborate in our next video. Till then, I should remind you that you will have to mention all these points, definitions, topics in your notebook, and you have to revise all these points, go through the points which we have discussed in this video, and learn what we have discussed about the three main ranges and sub ranges of that three main ranges. Okay, hope you all are understanding my topics, and please be safe, be healthy at your homes, and please be supportive for my videos, and comment in the comment section if you have any problem regarding videos. Thank you so much.